everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today I am going to be going through all of my Premier League predictions. So that's table predictions, Golden Boot winner, Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, and Team of the Season. Okay, so we have a lot to get through. I'm going to go from bottom to first in the table predictions. So let's get started. So in 20th place, dead bottom, unfortunately we have the Canaries, Norwich. I just don't think they're Premier League quality. They're a yo-yo side. Their team's good enough for the Championship, but not good enough for the Premier League. So I have Norwich in 20th place, and I expect they've lost Bundia. Pookie, Pookie's the only hope really. Maybe a Pookie party, I don't know. So yeah, Norwich 20th place. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll survive. Okay, next, 19th place. I have Watford. I am so sorry because I have a Watford friend and I absolutely love Ben Foster. Yeah, I've got them in 19th place. Sarr could do something to keep them alive, I don't know. But as the time as this being recorded, Will Hughes just left to Villa. Yeah, and I just wanted to add that today is the 30th of August, so if anything happens later today or tomorrow, I wouldn't know about it because I'm recording this on the 30th. Anyway, so yeah, Watford 19th place. I don't think their team is quite Premier League quality. Yeah. Okay, 18th place. This was probably the hardest decision of the video, but I have got Southampton in 18th place. Reason why? I mean, there's not that much quality in the team anymore. There's James Ward-Prowse and Adam Armstrong, but who else? Their team's just not Premier League quality anymore. They've got no Ings, no Vestergaard. Their only hope is Ward-Prowse really, and Adam Armstrong. So Southampton, I think you're going to go down. I just don't think that your team's quite Premier League quality anymore. I know, but yeah, that's what it is. Premier League is moving up. Anyways, alright, who's next? 17th place, Burnley. As always, Sean Dyche, they just somehow find a way to survive. I don't know how they do it. I don't think they've brought in a single player this transfer window. It's just so impressive. They just grind out results. Yesterday, they got a 1-1 draw with Leeds, which is quite a good result because I have Leeds in, spoiler, I have Leeds in 11th. So I think Burnley, they just always somehow find a way to survive. 17th place, classic Brexit football. Okay, anyways, 16th, I have the final promoted team, Brentford. They have a very, very good team. They got a brilliant striker in Even Tony. They got Pinnock, he's a good defender. Got a lot of points in fantasy. And their defence was very organised against Arsenal. They didn't let them have any chances at all. So I think Brentford will definitely have enough to stay up. 16th place. I think they'll do well this season. Okay, anyways. 15th place, I have Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira, interesting manager choice because he's previously had no real experience of managing a club. So, but I think Zaha's goals and I forgot his name, Ebby or something like that. Eze, that's it. Somehow my mind just suddenly went blank. Eze, I think him and Zaha will be enough to keep them up. They got a good goalkeeper in Guaita, and also think he'll make a few important saves across the season, as he always does. So Crystal Palace, I have them in 15th place. Sorry. Okay, 14th place we have the Geordies, Newcastle, up north. I think they'll have a decent season. Around that safe spot in between mid-table and relegation. I think they'll do well. Callum Wilson, he's been good, I guess. Goal scorer, yeah. They got a good goalkeeper in Darlow and even Dubravka. much to say about them, but solid. Yeah, 14th. I think they'll definitely have enough to survive. Okay, anyways, 13th place. In 13th place, I have Wolverhampton Wanderers. They started the season off well, however, they still haven't scored, which I'm shocked. Jimenez has a good start from his horrific injury. Traore has been Traore. So the only problem with Wolves, end product. They need to start scoring those goals because they're creating an awful lot of chances. And if they can convert those chances, they could honestly be pushing for a Conference League even. Because they're impressive against Tottenham and impressive against United. So Wolves, 13th place, they just gotta start scoring some more goals. Okay, this is perhaps the most controversial one of the video. In 12th place, I have Arsenal. Hear me out on this one. I fully expect Arteta to get sacked. And that's the reason why I've got them in 12th. If Arteta somehow manages to stay as Arsenal manager for the whole season, they're in the relegation scraps. They just don't play as a team. Like they got the quality of players, you know. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Saka, Odegaard. It's a decent team. Like, you know, Conference League team, maybe Europa League. But it's just not good enough. They, like, against City was poor. It was just lacking, you know, they couldn't get the ball under their control. And against Chelsea and Brentford, come on, really? This team is actually a joke now. 12th place, disappointing. Could be worse, honestly. I think Arsenal have gotten away with that one. Shocking. Anyways, 11th place, I have Leeds. They got a very good, hard-working side. Bielsa just gets 110% out of every single player. Bamford, Dallas, something like that. They got a good defence, a good keeper. They create loads of chances. I don't think Leeds should worry about second season syndrome because they got a hard-working side, brilliant manager, and yeah, Leeds 11th place. Okay, anyways, this is perhaps another controversial one. In 10th place, I have Brighton. Hear me out on this one. Brighton, they're playing very well under Potter. They're attacking, they're promising, Maupai's banging the goals again, although he's injured. And they're just playing with such a nice flow. And I honestly think they could push for a top 10 finish. So I've got Brighton in 10th place. I think they'll do quite well this year. Yeah, I honestly think top 10. Well done. Okay, 9th place. Who do I have in 9th? Villa. That's who I have in 9th. I have Aston Villa 9th. They've got obviously they sold Jack Grealish, but I think that their team's improved because of that Jack Grealish selling. Because of the 100 million they've brought in Ings, Will Hughes. Although I don't think that was the Villa money. I mean Grealish money. So Ings, Bailey, Buendia. Who else? Pretty sure there's another guy. Honestly, can't remember. Anyways, so Ings, we all know he's a brilliant goal scorer. So I definitely think they could push for Conference League maybe. But yeah, I have Villa in 9th. Okay, this is also probably the hardest decision of the video because in that Conference League fight, I guess, you got Everton and West Ham. Now, I've gone for Everton in 7th and West Ham in 8th, but I might want to swap them around. But then Everton and West Ham, they're two evenly matched teams. They've both had a great start to the season. So I honestly don't know this one. But my final prediction is West Ham to come in 7th and Everton to come in 8th. I think it'll be a real battle between them to get Conference League football. But I think West Ham will just edge it past Everton. They both have brilliant teams. Antonio's been bagging in the goals and assists for that matter. Everton, solid. Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, Demarai Gray, he's been good for his first, got 2 goals in 3 games for Everton. It's quite good. So I've got Everton in 8th and then West Ham in 7th. But then I've written down West Ham in 8th and Everton in 7th, but I'm going to flip that around. Okay, moving on to the top 6. And in 6th place I have Leicester. The reason why I don't have them 5th is because they got no Fofana, Vardy's ageing. Apart from that, they've got a very good team. I just think the reason I don't think anything's wrong with Leicester. I think they might drop a few more points from last year because they don't have Fofana. But the reason I've got them in 6th is because Tottenham, I've got them in 5th because I generally think we could do something this year. I don't think we're gonna push for Champions. I mean, we might push for Champions League, but I'm just looking at the quality of the Champions League sides. No. So I've got Leicester in 6th, Tottenham in 5th. Because we look really good under Nuno. Kane's staying, Son's firing. Tanganga's turned Grealish. I don't even know what to say. Tanganga's just been excellent. I've got him in fantasy. That's how good he is. I generally think we can do something. 3 clean sheets from 3 games. Top of the league at the moment. Although it's only 3 games in, but still. Not 100% win record. Quite good. So yeah, I've got Tottenham 5th, Leicester 6th. Yeah. Moving on to the big one. It is the top 4. The Champions League places. Literally, any team in here could win it. I'll just remind you of the 4 remaining teams. It is Chelsea, Liverpool, City and United. Any one of them could win the league. But only one can win the league. And only one can come 2nd. And only one can come 3rd. And only one can come 4th. So without further ado, I'm going to reveal my 4th place. In 4th place, I have the Red Devils, Manchester United. They've just bought Ronaldo, but I just think it's United, and they're going to bottle it mid-season and lose a couple of games. So I've got Man United in 4th. They could easily win the title. I mean, anyone could win the title. So Man United I have in 4th place. Okay, next, 3rd place, I have LFC, Liverpool. Now, don't get me wrong, Liverpool are a great side. Virgil van Dijk's back, Salah's firing, Mane's firing, Jota's on form, Firmino even, he's doing quite well. Tsimikas, he's been doing quite well. Trent, he's back with some brilliant crosses. But compared to the other remaining 2 teams, I don't think they quite have enough in the locker. They got a 1-1 draw with Chelsea yesterday, as the time I was recording. But Chelsea had a red card for the second half, the whole of the second half. And I feel like Liverpool, a great team, known for their great attacking power, they should have scored at least 1 against the 10-man Chelsea. To be fair, Chelsea did defend very well, but I just think, compared to the other 2 teams, I don't know. Anyways, okay, the big one. 1st and 2nd place, Chelsea or Man City. Who do I think will win the Premier League for the 2021-2022 season? This is up there for the hardest decision on the video as well. Okay, anyways. Without further ado, my Premier League champions for the 2021-2022 season is, drumroll please, Chelsea. I think Chelsea will win the Premier League. The reason why? Lukaku's back. Mount is on fire. Well, kind of. Havertz is definitely on fire. You got Reece James. He's a great right back. You got Christensen. He's a great centre back. He's just suddenly turned into Maldini. Same as Rudiger. He's strong. It's like nobody gets past Rudiger. Mendy, he's a very good keeper. Alonso, he's excellent. Alonso, I don't know where he's come from. Who else? I don't even know. Like, literally, this is a great all-rounded team. And that's why Chelsea I have in first place. Chelsea are my champions. I think Chelsea, first place. Well done. I'm tapping my index fingers together. I should do a proper clap. Well done, Chelsea. Okay, and I'm Man City in second. Now, on paper, these teams are literally equal. Maybe City are just edging it a little, but the reason why I have City in second is because they're going to bottle it along the way. You know, Pep Roulette. So, as they have a great team. The only problem is they don't have a well-known number 9. Torres can go in that position, yeah, okay. But is he like a Harry Kane? Is he a Lukaku? Is he a Ronaldo? Not quite. So I have City in second and Chelsea in first. I'm just going to do a quick overview. I have Chelsea in first, City in second, Liverpool in third, United in fourth, Tottenham in fifth, Leicester in sixth, West Ham in seventh, Everton in eighth, Villa in ninth, Brighton 10th, 11th Leeds, 12th Arsenal, 13th Wolves, 14th Palace, 14th is Newcastle, 15th is Palace, 16th is Brentford, 17th is Burnley, 18th is Southampton, 19th is Watford, and 20th is Norwich. Very good. Okay, let's move on to my Golden Boot winner. Okay, I'm going to go through my top 3 Golden Boot winners. So in joint third place, I have Kane and Antonio, both with 20 goals. Antonio is generally something this year. He is remarkable. Wow. Kane, I think he's not gonna get as much as he did last year, purely because he missed the first two games of the season. Well, first game of the season, and also, you know, the whole Man City incident. Well, not incident, but saga. So, Kane, I think he'll definitely score 19, 20, 21 goals this season. And same with Antonio. Maybe I'm overrating Antonio just a little bit, but he's actually something. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists in 3 games. That is just remarkable. And he's not played like relegation teams. He's played Newcastle, he's played Leicester and Palace. Although they're not like, you know, the Cities, the Liverpools, but they're still half decent sides. So Antonio, he's actually something this year. Alright, joint second place, I have Salah and Ronaldo, both with 23 goals. Salah, we all know about him. Ronaldo, his return back to the Premier League with United. He's going to be in penalty duty. He's going to be on free kick duty. And that's the reason why his scores are just going to go up a little bit more. He's going to have loads of chances from him. You know, Greenwood on the wing, Sancho, Fernandes down the middle, Pogba. So he's going to get a lot of chances this year. And Ronaldo being Ronaldo, he's going to score pretty much all of them. But the man that he's just behind to is Lukaku. What a player he is, by the way. The thing that he does, he could also get a bunch of assists this season. So he collects the ball in the false 9 area, and then he turns it around the corner because he's shielding off another defender. This is just genius. When Tottenham play Chelsea, I would like Højbjerg to be marking Lukaku, like man marking Lukaku basically, because that means that our two centre backs will be able to mark, Havertz and Mount and whoever's going to be going round the corner. Because when Lukaku played, when Chelsea played Liverpool and Arsenal, the thing that they done, so Pablo Mari, the Arsenal centre back, he would come and just mark Lukaku. Then that meant there was loads of space behind him, so he would just slip whoever in. Right, so he could also get a bunch of goals. I mean assists as well as goals. Although I didn't put a top assist people. I could have, but I couldn't be bothered. Anyways, my player of the year. Actually, let's do my young player of the year first. My young player of the year is... I'm actually not too sure about this one now, because I've got Phil Foden as my young player of the year. But he's not really played. Well, he's got an injury at the moment, but... Oh, yeah, okay. But the reason why I got Phil Foden is because he didn't have the best Euros, but before the Euros, this man, he could just pick up the ball, dribble, and play into whoever. He was astonishing. So my young player of the year is Phil Foden, and this is kind of predictable, but my player of the year is Lukaku. Could have went with Son, could have went with Ronaldo, could have went with Salah. But I've gone with Lukaku, the Golden Boot winner. I think he's going to win 2 trophies this year. Player of the year and Golden Boot winner. Well done, Lukaku. Okay, team of the season. The final bit of this video. And I just wanted to note that this is only the starting 11. There's obviously going to be players who are, on the bench or even reserves. So without further ado, we're going to start with my goalkeeper. The best goalkeeper of the season is going to be Mendy. Edouard Mendy from Chelsea. He's a very good keeper. Solid. He's makes some excellent saves. So Mendy, he's also the champion, but he's still incredible. Okay, my defenders. I've got Alonso, Diaz, Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm going to start with Alonso. He's become an excellent left back. I don't know what's happened to him. He's just astonishing. I'm honestly speechless. Like, the reason why they bought Chilwell is to replace Alonso. But Alonso has stepped up and said, no, I'm keeping my spot. And he's just become Chelsea's first choice left back. I remember when Tuchel came in, Alonso played for the first time in forever. And everyone was like, what is Tuchel thinking? Then he scored an absolute screamer. So, yeah, Alonso, he is just my left back of the year, I guess. Right, my 2 centre-backs, I've already said them, Diaz and Van Dijk. Diaz, we all know who Diaz is by now, hopefully. He's Man City centre-back. He's not bothered about, getting injured or whatever. He just puts his body on the line. He's strong, he can defend, he can tackle. And that's honestly the same with Van Dijk. Slight difference is Van Dijk's a bit faster. Yeah, that's it really. Okay, right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's the Trent Alexander-Arnold that we know again. He's been charging up the right wing, putting crosses. He's defending well. He's just the old Trent. Anyways, my midfield, KDB, Fernandes and Kante. If Kante keeps up his form that he had last season, towards the back end of last season, to be precise, he's everywhere. He can dribble, he can shoot, kind of. He's fast, he can tackle. He's just all well rounded. Yeah. Anyways, Fernandes. is my next midfielder. He's going to be slipping in chances to Ronaldo. He's going to be scoring a few. There were some other contenders like Pogba, Son, although he's not really a midfielder. But yeah. Okay, my final midfielder, KDB. He's just whipping in crosses like that and just slipping people in. It's just marvellous. Yeah, KDB is world class. Okay, 3 forwards: Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Salah. Start with Ronaldo. Well, we don't have to really. Lukaku. Well, I already talked about him. Yeah, to be honest, we even talked about Salah. Well, we didn't really. Okay, Salah. He normally plays on the right wing, but somehow he gets more goals than the striker. And I think this is because he cuts in. And he does that superbly. He cuts in around just outside of the penalty area, and he just dribbles through the defence. It's just marvellous. So Salah, he's in my player of the year. He's in my team of the year, team of the season rather. I just wanted to note again that this is only the starting 11. The likes of Kane, Edison, Stones maybe, they could all be on the bench. Antonio, they could all be on the bench. But if I had to pick the ultimate 11, that would be it. Anyways, that about rounds off this video. I hope you enjoyed my full Premier League predictions, Golden Boot, Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, my full table predictions, and my team of the season. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good.